Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 19th of August to the 25th of August 2018. And this is for you coming from Virgo. So let's start with the 19th of August, Sunday, and it's not going to be a very good 24 hours for you. Not the best, but plenty of upsets. So let's talk of the morning and afternoon period of the 19th August, Sunday. And it shows differences between you and others because of your ego and because of your tendency to want to take the lead and want to have the control. And also there are planets there that make you overly emotional. And when that happens, then the problem starts. And so let's talk of the morning, afternoon. Don't take the lead. Don't want to be in charge. Let somebody else plan it, because the plan is that whatever you want to take charge and want to do should go wrong. So having heard that from me, tell yourself, I'd rather be part in a team, and if somebody else has a very good idea, let them control the whole morning, afternoon affairs. And that way you'll be happy, because you won't do anything wrong, because you're not in a position to want to do anything wrong. Also be tolerant to whoever you are with, and definitely don't want to behave as somebody who gets upset over very little things. So control your ego, that's the bottom line, or it will become pretty bad, up to 70% bad morning and afternoon period. Evening and nightfall period, many emotional planets are there. The trouble is these emotional planets are called water planets in Virgo. And so they make you very undecided, very uncertain of what you want to do. And you'll make many changes that you want to make at the last minute. All this will upset the people around you. And this ego planet makes its way as well in the evening, and that becomes another headache. So the ego-ness and the changeability in you, all that is going to produce differences. So tell yourself that whatever you do in the evening nightfall period, let others control the issues. Don't get too emotional about things. Okay? 20th of August, Monday, it's a working day. So off you go to work, or if you're in business, off you go to business. Now, even when you wake up in the morning, you will find that difficulties to somehow communicate with the people you live or the people you are together with is going to be seen. Upsets in terms of plans made are also going to be seen. So double check all your plans in the morning afternoon period of the 20th August, Monday. It's a time for work, and emotional planets are taking control, which means you're going to think with your heart and not with your head. You can't do that at your place of work or if you are in business. So tell yourself facts, figures, logic. 3 things repeat to yourself and base all your movements on that. It's going to be a troubled morning afternoon period, because you will have some emotional tendencies and worries on your mind, and that will take away the concentration of your responsibilities at work or in business, and then miscalculations, misinformation. Things just get worse and worse and worse. So it all starts with a lack of concentration and a lack of focus. So make sure your concentration is there and your focus is there. Evening and nighttime becomes very good. You find all the solutions that you couldn't find earlier part of the day. And the best part is you're going to meet some very good contacts in the evening nightfall period. So make sure you've got time to be out with them. Make the dates early. Whether it's for business, whether it's to enhance your job, whether it's for the romance, it doesn't matter. Mix it all up. And the evening is going to give you plenty of benefits. Evening starts here about 6 to 6:30 onwards. And it's going to give you plenty of benefits. And you're going to get some good advantage by the time the evening is through. So go there and make your contacts. There's a chance of enlarging a business or adding on to a business or helping to get a promotion at your job. Some things are happening like this. The 21st of August, Tuesday, now that's a 24-hour good day, and you're going to get plenty of help in the morning afternoon period. Good news as well in the job areas, maybe promotion, maybe bigger responsibility, and so some kind of authority coming to you as well. And if you're in business, then enlargement and expansion and addition of a new partner and more money coming in, all that is spoken about in the morning afternoon period. So the chances of doing that are very strong. You've got to focus on what you want to do. You're coming from Virgo. Sometimes you can change your mind about things. So tell yourself, morning, afternoon, focus on what I want, stick to my guns, and you will see that you must get the advantage and and benefit by the time you're around 4 p.m. So morning, afternoon, all that goodness happens. I like your evening nightfall as well. Now, evening nightfall, there's a speciality about it, because the planets of unexpectedness are there. And these planets of unexpectedness bring so much benefit for you unexpectedly. That's the wonderment of it. And so you're going to be very lucky one way or another. One or two of these planets of the evening move up in the morning afternoon period, but they give you little bits of hints here and there. They can't stay long. But the evening nightfall, they drop the anchor and they say, we'll take charge of the evening nightfall and make you very lucky unexpectedly. So whether in romance, whether for the job, whether for the business, whatever reason you're going out, whoever you are seeing, tell yourself, position yourself to see how can I benefit from this meeting. And the meeting itself could be unexpectedly, so make sure you're dressed very well. You may meet somebody very important unexpectedly. I like the evening tremendously. Well, I like the 22nd of August, Wednesday, even more. Now you're really, really lucky. Oh yes. Morning, afternoon itself, your inventiveness is going to be fantastic. You're coming up with solutions, you're coming up with ideas. What you say and do, people will think, wow, that's a brilliant new idea. So you can do all this. So you have to be prepared for all this. It just doesn't come out of you like this. Be prepared, get your notes. Now I have told you that the morning and afternoon of 22nd August, Wednesday, is going to be allowing you to do all that, attract the attention, but get ready with it. Make all your plans. Get ready to make the phone calls on this morning. Send the messages. Talk to your bosses about your plans. And if you're in business, talk to the business people you are with. Attract the partners. And you will find luck coming very unexpectedly, meaning that good news knocks on your door and walks right in. And so you're going to be very lucky morning, afternoon. Make every hour count, make every minute count, answer your emails, send your messages, project your ideas. Evening, nightfall, even better. Now that's the time for reward actually. So whatever you do morning, afternoon, by evening, nightfall, you are rewarded. Rewarded in many ways. Perhaps the business contract comes to you, perhaps the business contact wants to have dinner with you, perhaps the people of where you're working with or your bosses now want to be close to you. So progressively, hour by hour, the 22nd of August becomes better and better and better. Evening, plan to go out with a sense of business. How can I improve my job areas? Who can I meet? How can I improve my business? How do I get my contacts? And if you're going for the romance, I don't mind adding that as well. Because the combination of planets are so many and so good for you. If you're chasing for the romance, you might just find it unexpectedly. And in the evening, you will see that you can communicate with people who are doing business, and perhaps the romance partner may be there waiting for you. What a fantastic combination that is. Let's go to the 23rd August, Thursday. And you've got another, oh no, only is the morning afternoon period good, evening no good. Let's talk of the morning afternoon. And the morning afternoon brings you good luck in any area that you work in or in any area that you do business in. Your communication powers, your marketing sense, whatever you say and do, people want to hear. And you can attract new partnerships just by the way as you present your case. Go and see the bank manager. There can be any chance of him helping you as well. So many possibilities of making the morning, afternoon of 23rd of August pay dividends for you. That's the use. And at your place of work, you're going to attract a lot of interest from those people in charge with the way you can talk and the way you plan the marketing skills. So do that, project yourself, do the working papers, send it to your superiors. And in business, send messages and send the ideas you have to the potential business. You'll find something good. Evening, nightfall, it turns pretty nasty. Well, morning, afternoon was perfect, and evening, nightfall is really bad. So really bad means now there are planets here of romance and such attachments. And so these romance and such attachments are going to break down basically. They will come in the form of arguments to trouble whoever you are with, linked with, whether it's a romance, whether it's a marriage, whether it's an interest in somebody. And even general partnerships also included. So you have to be very careful what you say and do. Don't be hasty, don't be impatient in making judgments. And tell yourself, don't be sarcastic and don't scold anybody in evening nightfall period. Things will turn nasty against you, and don't drink too much either. Because the planet of addiction is also here. Well, it doesn't end well for you on 23rd August. If you need to go home, rather do that. 24th of August, now here comes 24 hours of bad issues. Now it could have all started from the 23rd August night morning, in the night time, and then it gradually moves on to the 24th, the next day, the 24th of August. So the 23rd may spoil everything, the evening nightfall, and the problem wakes up again at 24 August Friday, and it starts again. This time the whole day, 24th August, is bad. So it could come from what happened one day earlier in the 23rd, or it could be something new. Whatever it is, this time it takes the whole day under its control. So it's a full-time bad luck day, I would call it. Morning, afternoon, be careful. Money spent, money invested is all going to be wasted. So if you're in business, you don't want to do that. And try to hold on to your savings as well. Things are going to go wrong. And if you're in a job, differences with your work people, differences with your job is also going to be very bad. So it's a double whammy somehow. Marriages can have trouble. Relationships can have trouble. Morning, afternoon. So be careful how you talk to people. These are planets that force wedges between people. They want to separate people. And when they try to do that, they'll find a reason. And the reason it can also be that the secret of the past, either your secret or somebody else's secret, is suddenly comes to light and suddenly be exposed. And that could be now the raging fire that's going to go on 24th of August. Or is it what you did on the 23rd August evening nightfall that's now carried forward to 24th of August Friday? That could be also the issue. Well, I don't like your evening nightfall even worse. And it says, be careful of the people you are with. You can be addicted to very bad habits like alcohol or drugs or things like that. You can be cheated, you can have an accident, don't go near the sea, so many issues. So if I were you, having already tasted the morning, afternoon as utter problems, I would not go out in the evening nightfall period. That's what I would not do. Well, if you have to go and the plan's already made, tell yourself you probably will be late or will be lost somewhere or some kind of accident will delay you. So leave earlier. Because things are meant to go wrong. So they can go wrong in many ways. Is it the way you said something? Is it the people you met? Is it what? So you have to be on your feet and you have to look at the situation from about 6 p.m. onwards to see what becomes worse and worse and worse. And then you will be able to identify the problem and not go there. 25th of August, Saturday. That's a very problematic morning, afternoon of this Saturday. Many disagreements are there and past issues also brought up and blame also put and a danger of accidents as well. And also I worry about some kind of bad habits that you may be with other people, like especially like alcohol or addictive things. So be careful of this 25th August, Saturday morning. I don't like that at all. And it can produce a lot of cheating and you being let down or played out or promised, and somebody else promises you something that won't be kept. And you also have to be careful not to go into secretive areas and don't talk about your personal matters to anybody else. They will expose it. So many issues. So the plan is that everything you try to say and do should go wrong in the morning, afternoon period. That is the plan. So say less, do less, let somebody else take charge, just follow suit, be quiet, enjoy yourself quietly. Evening nightfall is much, much better. Long-term planets are there. I like them in Virgo. And whoever you meet in the evening nightfall period, for whatever reason, is it to help you in business, is it to help you in job, is it for the romance, is it for the friendship, whatever, it's going to be better and better later on. So the people you meet in the evening nightfall period can become long-term acquaintances or long-term helpful people. So that these are good meetings. These planets are usually quite slow, and so hour by hour they just regulate themselves to help you step by step, and by the time the evening is over you'll feel very happy and very secure about something or another. Well, that's my plan for you, or rather your horoscope, plan of your horoscope. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'm going to give you a lot of information about your next 7 or 8 years, your love story, your work story, your business story, your health story. I'll give you your lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth and time of birth and your palms. I'll look into your palms to see if in the first place you have these signs of winning lotteries or making a very rich life of yourself. And I'll tell you your lucky numbers and your lucky colors and your lucky directions and your lucky gemstones. So much more information in this 90 minutes. And best of all, you'll know how age by age or calendar year by calendar year, you will know your next 7 or 8 hours in 7 or 8 years in detail. And all that will cost you only USD 50. Well, go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email, WhatsApp me, and I'll be able to reply to you, and we'll get a date going so that I can help you for your next 7 or 8 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.